I was nervous because I had to go to the dentist today. No more zombie dreams. I was just really nervous because I had to go to the dentist. But the good news is I didn't have any cavities. My dentist, she said, well, thank you very much for making my job so easy because I didn't have any problems with my teeth. No problem. Do you still have all your teeth? No, I got my bottom 2 wisdom teeth removed. So my top 2 wisdom teeth, they came in just fine. They didn't mess anything up, so I just left them. But my bottom 2 wisdom teeth, they like grew under my bottom row of teeth. And so they were like, what do they call that? Impacted. Like they couldn't actually break the skin. They were like running into my other tooth. So I had to get both of those extracted. Yeah, you had to take out all 4. They really tried to get me to take out my top 2 when they were taking out my bottom 2, because those ones came in first. But my top 2 I had had for years and years at that point. My bottom 2 didn't come in until like pretty late in my life. Wait, hold on, I can tell you. 4 years ago. It was only 4 years ago that my bottom 2 came in. So my top 2 came in, let's see, like literally like 10 years ago. So my top 2 wisdom teeth came in like 10 years ago. And then only 4 years ago, so like 6 years later, my bottom 2 finally started coming in. Isn't that crazy? So by the time that my bottoms came in, I was like, and they were like, you should really just take, because they're hard to reach, it's hard to brush, you're going to get cavities. But at this point in my life, I had never had a cavity before. Wow. And they'd never given me any issues for years. So I said, just leave them there. But since then, I've had 1 cavity. I've only had one cavity. And it was, oh, you know what? I'm lying to you guys. I'm lying to you. It was longer ago than that. Okay, what I'm thinking about, what happened 4 years ago was when I had my cavity. That was when I had my cavity. And it was the year before that I had them out. So it was 5 years ago, because the only reason that I even got a cavity, which I think I've told you guys, is because they nicked one of my teeth when they took out my bottom. At least this is what the dentist told me. So when the dentist went in, I had gotten a cavity, and she said that it looked like they had like nicked one of my teeth, and that's why I developed a cavity on it. It was on my far back molar. Well, that technically wasn't my dentist. It was like the dental surgeon. So it was a different person who took out my wisdom teeth, like a specialist, than my dentist. But yeah, basically because I had never ever had a cavity before. So I was really shocked. I was like, how did this happen? I've never had a cavity before. And I was well into my adult life. And that's what my dentist said it looked like. Yes, they did. They fixed it. So I had to have a filling, and they fixed it, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It's horrible. I'm never doing it again. I'm literally never doing it again. So, now I wonder if I should have taken my top 2. Did they not numb me right? That's exactly what happened. They did not numb me right, and it was like extraordinarily painful. I think I've told you guys this before, but I was in so much pain that my body was like involuntarily shaking, and I was shaking so hard that like the light above the table, you know, there's like an arm connected to the like chair that you sit in, and there's like a light on it. Like the light fixture was like shaking. Like I was shaking the entire chair. It hurt so bad. And it was weird. I've never ever had pain like that. I guess, which makes sense because it was like they were going into a nerve, and that's why it hurt. I have never experienced pain like that. It was bizarre. It was strange, and it hurt really bad. It was awful. And what really stinks is then the numbing like kicked in like right after everything was done. I sorry if I'm repeating myself, because I know I've told you guys this story before, but basically they gave me a shot, and then she kept touching my lip and was like, "Can you feel this?" And I said, "Yes, I can feel it." And then they gave me another shot. Wow. And then she's like leaving the room and coming back, and she keeps like touching my lip, and she's like, "Can you feel this?" And every time I tell her that I can feel it, she's like clearly getting pissed about it. I guess because, I don't know, she had something to do or something. I don't know. But she was clearly getting annoyed that like it wasn't numb yet. And I think basically what happened is she just thought maybe I was lying. I think she just thought I was crazy and I was lying. And then like what I've learned afterwards is I think that it was very bizarre that it did not numb me, because apparently, like, especially with 2 shots, it should have numbed me really quickly, but for whatever reason, it did not. And so I was a little bit numb, but I was not numb enough, because when they actually started drilling into my tooth, it was one of the worst pains I've ever experienced. It was horrible. And then like right when it was all done, I lost all the feeling in my mouth. But yeah, basically that's exactly what she did. She was like, "Can you feel it?" I said, "Yes." And she said,
"Well, do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! Fucking thing sucks!"
"It's probably fine." Yeah, maybe it was incorrectly administered. Possibly. Maybe I have a weird resistance to it. I don't know. But it was horrible. I remember when I got mine removed, we weren't using anesthetic, and the doctor tripped a nerve in my bottom jaw, and I couldn't feel my tongue for 2 days. No! See, I never want to have any sort of oral anything ever. No more. I hate it. No, I'm not getting fillings. I'm not getting stuff taken out or pulled. None of it. I don't want any of it, okay? I will go to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned, and that is it. Don't want anything else. I had a good long run of no cavities too. Then I got exposed to a certain evil yet very, very sweet evil woman. You know what's evil is blaming me for your cavities. You know, it's not my fault. How dare you? When I got my wisdom teeth removed, it was fine because I was passed out. But when I had to get a few teeth removed because of the overcrowding, they had to use a needle, and that was crazy. That's the other thing, is the needle was very unpleasant and also very painful. Wow. And they put that huge, nasty, painful needle in my mouth twice. Twice they did it. So rude. I know your pain due to genetics. Even with consistent brushing, I've had to have it done 12 times. It's unbearable. I can't even imagine. Do you have your teeth sealed? I highly recommend getting your teeth sealed, because I honestly think a lot of the reason that I've been able to avoid getting cavities is because I just keep my teeth. I've been keeping my teeth sealed. My teeth were sealed like all through like my school years. Wow. And then in my adulthood, they stopped offering it to you. So then I didn't get it sealed for a long time. But like today when I went in for my cleaning, I also just like had my molars sealed. And insurance will not cover it, and that sucks. You want to know what sucks harder? A filling. Sucks way harder.
My fellow brothers, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, remember these timeless words: as we can.